Welcome to our weekly Get Pregnant Now Quickie. This is your bite sized fertility reset. One fertility boosting supplement or nutrient, one sneaky fertility saboteur, and one quick energetic release or mindset hack. So you can shift your body and energy in less time than it takes to scroll Instagram. Let's go. Hey, beautiful soul. You're listening to the Rising into Mindful Motherhood podcast, your weekly dose of fertility wisdom. I'm your host, Dr. Katie Wood. I'm a barefoot mama bear, pharmacist, and integrative fertility coach. This is your go-to podcast for all things to naturally nourish your fertility, embody womb healing, and reclaim your feminine power to accelerate your path to pregnancy. My expert guests and I will be having intentional conversations to discuss the many facets of a thriving, fertile foundation, natural wellness, and how we grow and transform as women on our journey to motherhood. So let's dive in, shall we? For today's Get Pregnant Now Quickie, we're going to start with magnesium glycinate. So if you're not sleeping well, you're feeling anxious, or if you're experiencing PMS symptoms like mood swings, headaches, or cramps, you may be magnesium deficient, like most women trying to conceive are, and honestly, the general population, because our soil is very, very depleted in nutrients. Magnesium glycinate is my go-to form. It's my absolute favorite. It calms the nervous system. It encourages restful sleep. It supports progesterone and it helps regulate blood sugar. All of these are critical for fertility. Myself and my clients, we find really, really good results taking this at night. But of course, you should check with your provider, especially if you're on other medications. And if you head to the link in the show notes, you'll be able to check out my favorite brand that I use and recommend to all of my fertility clients. And you can set up your own account in my supplement dispensary where you can actually benefit from discounts and knowing and trusting that you're getting high quality supplements. And for today's fertility saboteur, listen, don't kill the messenger, but your afternoon coffee. Yep, it might be time to break up with your 3 p.m. coffee. And let me tell you why. Caffeine spikes cortisol, and that can have a negative downstream effect on your other hormones. It can affect ovulation, and it can actually tank your progesterone levels, which is not what we want when you're trying to conceive. Even 1 cup in the afternoon can keep your nervous system in a fight or flight state longer than you think, and it can definitely affect your sleep in a negative way. So if you're finding that you need a late afternoon pick-me-up, it might be time to look at your diet. What are you having for breakfast? What are you having for lunch? Are you getting enough protein, which supports healthy cortisol levels? Are you staying hydrated? Are you drinking remineralized water that's also going to help you feeling good and energized throughout the day? So instead of reaching for caffeine or whatever it may be for you, something you can try is taking a quick walk outside in nature, getting sunlight into your eyes, maybe even a quick exercise boost like 20 jumping jacks, squats, or running in place for 1 minute can really boost your energy and your cortisol, but in a healthy way. And today's emotional reset, we're going to do 444 box breathing. So this is going to help shift your energy and your body almost instantly. So if you're driving, obviously please keep your eyes open, or you can always go back to this later. But if you're sitting, if you're able to sit safely at home or at work, wherever you are, you can begin to soften your shoulders, And if it feels good to you, you can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your womb. If you just want to place one on your heart, that's fine too. And you'll inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. And exhale slowly for 4. And then you'll hold again for 4. And you can repeat this as long as you have time for. So we'll do one more cycle. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. And then you can repeat if you're able to and it's feeling good. And this breath is going to have an instant calming effect on your nervous system in less than a minute. And it's going to make your body and your womb feel regulated and safe. And that is going to help support conception. When our bodies feel safe, we are then in a space where we are ready to conceive. Because if we don't feel safe, then our body basically equates that to running from a lion or just being in survival mode and not like thriving mode. So creating safety in your body is so, so important. So that is your Get Pregnant Now quickie for this week. Magnesium magic, caffeine chaos, and connecting to your breath, bringing you back to fertile ground. If you loved this, send it to a friend who needs a 5-minute fertility shift. Until next time, breathe deep, trust your baby is closer than you think. And just a little quick disclaimer, this podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your doctor or healthcare provider before starting any new supplement or protocol, especially if you're actively trying to conceive or undergoing treatment. Until next time, I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Rising into Mindful Motherhood podcast. If this episode resonated with you or gave you an aha moment, stop what you're doing right now and write a review. This simple act of kindness helps me get this podcast out to connect with as many women as I possibly can. I also have a special offer. If you send me a screenshot of your review, I will take $250 off one of my premium coaching containers. Let me know what resonated with you the most and why. So connect with me in my free Facebook community or tag me on Instagram. You'll find both listed below. Thanks again from the bottom of my heart for tuning in to this episode, and I'll see you next time.